Greetings and salutations! Welcome to the 7th Annual Game Devs of Color Expo and our 3rd ever GDOC Expo Direct. I'm your host, the Purple Sharpie. You can call me Sharpie. The Game Devs of Color Expo has world-class speakers, insightful game developer interviews, and a vibrant community that you too can become a part of. Our mission is to amplify the creative power held by people of color in games. To that end, right now in this Direct, we're about to share some brand new trailers and exclusive announcements from some of our favorite game developers. We hope that they'll become some of your favorite devs too. Without any further ado, let's get straight into this Direct.
Let's go.
Are you ready to find that future bae? Or will you mess up and fumble the bag?
Suppose.
Get to know struggling singles just like you. Our first 4 players, playable characters, are ready to meet their match. It's wild out there. Sometimes you just need a new friend. Or maybe a little sneaky link. Not every date works out. Even the smoothest players can enter their flop era. But don't give up. Every fail is just a chance to start a new fling. So get your game face on, and don't forget deodorant. It's time to mingle with some singles.
What's up, Mega? How you been, bro? What's up, MV Dub? What's up, Frankie? Shouts out to Frankie. Shouts out to Mega. Ols. Everybody that's looking in, yeah, this is Game Devs of Color Expo. Online, I can't wait for it to be in person again. But love what they're doing. This is their 7th annual actual showcase. So I love, they always had an expo for developers of color and showcasing that we do exist, of course, in this realm, that we're pillars in this realm, precursors, everything. So check out their games. This is their indie showcase. The expo is gonna go on until the 18th, I believe. So and people always want to wonder, okay, where are the Black, Hispanic, Native game developers? A lot of their games get showcased at this expo. And there needs to be more, of course. So a lot of you game devs out there, don't be shy to show your work. Show your God-given talents, so. Why that happened? This looks dope. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's my fault why that happened. I don't know why. I just did something stupid. Always happens. Thank you everyone for popping in and showing up. Didn't know about this. Yeah, I'm happy that I'm able to showcase it for everybody too. Definitely check it out. Also, make sure you follow Game Devs of Color Expo. It should be Game Devs of Color on YouTube all their social medias as well. I actually need to tweet it out. Screen still black? Okay. Oh, hold up. Is this the game? This looks fire. Looks incredible. Right back.
Kind folks. A city where humankind and monster folks live in peace has been taken over by a cruel monster folk general and given birth to a new era of human oppression and violence. Can you and the Adventurers Guild defeat Darlock and the evil at the heart of the city?
Fancy an adventure? With over 90 cards in my arsenal, I am a formidable force.
Suppose you want to talk this out? Kind.
El videojuego Lonesome Village se trata de un coyote que se llama Wes, que se encuentra en esta villa a la que ha acechado algo maligno. Entonces la misión de Wes es ir a esta torre malvada que de un momento apareció y resolver todos los acertijos para liberar a la villa.
Y fuera de la torre va a tener que interactuar con ellos para poder ayudarlos a recuperar sus vidas y a recuperar el pueblo Lonesome.
Tú eres quien va a esta
Yeah, we do need to
gran
play
aventura
strikers.
de jugar el videojuego. Entonces lo que hicimos fue tener pues melodías, grandes melodías en los violines que fueran muy emotivas y tener también acción que fuera como que las texturas fueran un poquito más de acción, un poquito más movidas. Lo que yo intenté hacer a través de la música de Lonesome Village fue mezclar este elemento de aventura con este elemento un poco más suave y amigable de estar socializando con los otros animales.
Algo que queremos
Yo espero que la gente se sienta que lo disfruten mucho y que lo disfruten con sus familias y con sus amigos y con todos.
Mom, is that you? What do you do when you lose someone you love? Our game, A Taste of the Past, is an emotional side-scroller about a young girl overcoming her mother's passing through cooking and reconnecting with her Chinese heritage. Complete cute cooking minigames inspired by Chinese dishes, experience a heartwarming tale about discovering hope after loss, and talk to your kooky ancestors. As the writer of this game, A Taste of the Past is inspired by my complicated upbringing with my immigrant mother and how we communicate when words fail us.
Hello, I'm Caroline, and I was an artist and designer for this game. Developing this game was very meaningful to me as someone who grew up in a Chinese-American immigrant family. I took a lot of inspiration from the traditions in my childhood, such as eating changmian on our birthdays as well as making xiaolongbaos on the holidays. It felt really amazing to be able to weave these precious moments of representation into the game.
Hi, I'm Kayo and I did music and sound design for A Taste of the Past. As an immigrant myself in the US, it was so beautiful to work on a game that puts the spotlight on this kind of experience. The way A Taste of the Past resonated in such a powerful manner with people from all over the world was something I never thought I'd experience myself, and it just reinforces how important it is to create art from diverse perspectives.
Yep.
Taste of the Past reflects upon my total lack of cooking skills. I know how to boil dumplings and use the microwave. That's about it.
Thank you for listening to our team. A Taste of the Past is free and recently hit overwhelmingly positive on Steam. We want to thank everyone who left a kind review and shared their story with us.
Is that a player walking around the hall? Oh, no. Do not go towards that button, please. You asked for it. Okay, you know what? We started this whole relationship wrong. Maybe you could give me up to like 3 chances to try and convince you just to let go of the whole button pressing idea, you know? And I will then give you something way better in return. It appears that the money you get is coming right out of my bank account. Let's just stop it. No, what are you doing? This is what you've been waiting for, wasn't it? This button will reveal all the secrets hidden in the universe. I fixed that. You know, she was quite a charmer. Are you done? Yeah? You sure? Okay. Do not buy this game. You know, I'm not sure that we will see each other for a long time. Maybe forever.
Wake up.
You were a waste of time.
Do you ever feel like you're reliving the same dream over and over?
Hi, folks.
We're making Mid-Autumn, a supernatural game
about blasting evil spirits, reconnecting with your hometown, and Asian diaspora culture.
It's a little bit of Hades, it's a little bit of butterfly soup.
I'm Sherveen, the project lead.
I'm Mai. I'm your lead character portrait artist.
I'm Kiana Mosser, the lead pixel artist.
I'm Emily, and I'm composing original music.
I'm Maya, and I voice Robin.
My name is Molly Jung, and I am the voice of Wunye.
I am Becca Cuco, and I am voicing Mirai.
I'm Farah Rishi, and I play Jess.
I am so excited to announce
that Mid-Autumn is coming to Steam Early Access on, drumroll,
May 9th, 2023.
Get really excited, people!
Go out and wishlist it today, set your calendars.
We're going to be bringing you multiple biomes.
There's gonna be enemies.
There's gonna be boba!
There's gonna be outfits to try on, all the stuff that you've come to expect from Mid-Autumn.
And we're working really hard to get that to you by
May 9th, 2023.
Well, I'm really excited. I hope you are too.
And back to the rest of the direct.
Hi, I'm Tanya Kan, and I'm here to show you Solace State. This game is a 3D choice-driven cyberpunk visual novel. You play as a young hacker, Chloe, who is embroiled in political controversy as she seeks to bring her friends together in a militarized biotech city. Your choices and how you dive into personal relationships, build rapport with communities, and exert your moral influence on arbitrary militarization will bring about more or less human rights in this world. You can romance Torrent, a local who shares Chloe's rare, intuitive hacking abilities. Swaley, a community leader who improves health services and has grappled with expectations on different levels of governance. And Alden, an old flame who is Chloe's first love in university. You can also choose to get to know them as close friends and still be part of their lives and story arcs in a meaningful way. Whatever you choose, Chloe's personal challenges intersects with her politics. Chloe's hacking allows her to take on another person's ID and find encrypted data at the top of someone's thoughts. With such abilities, what does it mean to exist freely? What does it mean to speak your truth responsibly? In a world where more and more folks are having their plans for their future squeezed out, will Chloe's actions incite violent backlash or bloom into hope?
God damn it.
Well, I have a fish in a bottle.
I have 2 bottles and an eyeball.
What?
Wait, why is there 3 eyeballs then?
I tried, man.
Whoa!
Ah!
Oh my god!
Flower in laboratory. Shut up, Flower. Peter, shut up. Flower.
Imagine a world on the brink of freedom from colonial oppression. 2262. Crime. Class conflict. Propaganda. A familiar story hindered only by those with plenty of time and little to lose. Detective Maegan Hill, the sleuth of Agamaski. Avoiding the past became second nature, dedicating her days to the faceless, rejected citizens of Agamaski. Until Mary, that is. This case goes way farther than the banks of this one detective's little neighborhood. Life is all missing kids and cheating spouses, until a dame from the upper district barges in and changes your life.
We're assuming this man is single, alone, and seeking, maybe lonely, maybe guilt-ridden. Where does he go to find someone?
Thank you so much, dear viewer, for tuning in to this GDOC Expo Direct. And as always, thank you so much to both the game teams that showcase their art and our fantastic sponsors, because without either of them, none of this is possible. Now, viewer, did you have a favorite game or favorite moment in this past Direct? Please let us know inside of the chat or the comment. We love to hear it. And as always, if you would like to support any of these fantastic game developers, you can do so by visiting the Gradient Convergence Steam event right now and either playing the demo, purchasing the game, or wishlisting it on Steam. It does help these devs. If you too would like to join in the Game Devs of Color Expo 2022, you can grab a ticket right now by going over to GameDevsOfColorExpo.com and grabbing one. Make sure you let them know that Sharpie sent you, and I'll see you at the Expo.
wild out there. Sometimes you just need a new but don't.
El videojuego Lonesome Village se trata de un coyote que se llama Wes, que se encuentra en esta villa a la que ha acechado algo maligno. Entonces la misión de Wes es ir a esta torre malvada que de un momento apareció y resolver todos los acertijos para liberar a la villa.
Y fuera de la torre va a tener que interactuar con ellos para poder ayudarlos pues, a recuperar sus vidas y a recuperar el pueblo Lonesome.
Tú eres quien va a esta gran aventura de jugar el videojuego. Entonces lo que hicimos fue tener pues melodías, grandes melodías en los violines. Que fueran muy emotivas y tener
que va a tener.
Hi, I'm Kayo and I did music and sound design for A Taste of the Past. As an immigrant myself in the US, it was so beautiful to work on a game that puts the spotlight on this kind of experience. The way A Taste of the Past resonated in such a powerful manner with people from all over the world.
What about now? You can hear me now?
Yeah.
Yo, I said a whole bunch of stuff and for some reason my mic wasn't on. But I basically was trying to go through, I was saying I was scrubbing through some of the games that I'm really excited for. So y'all did get to see like the games back and forth that I had stopped. But I thought I was able to, my mic failed for some reason. But I was just going through some of the highlights. Like I said, E-War, Grid Force, a lot of the platformers. But I was saying that I love, of course, expos like this with game developers, game devs of color, Black voices in gaming, also different stuff from Guerrilla Collective as well with the mixed period. Shouts out to the bro Justin. But it's important for these expos, these showcases to happen. Tokyo Game Show is happening right now, but a lot of times we always get these different games from different developers, and these developers are white, and people complain about the lack of diversity. Well, they're white developers, and if you're expecting that to happen, if you want to be logical, it's not going to happen as much if they're not conscious to the point of having a diverse, like, showcase of characters, a diverse line of characters and voice actors in their game. What is expected, or not so much expected all the time, but it should, that you want to make a game that have people that look like you. But like I said, for people who want to support that are not of color, you know, I don't need anybody to be an ally. I need y'all to be accomplices. I forgot who said that. But it's so true. I think Rihanna has said it when she made her speech. It is true. So definitely make sure y'all check out the Game Devs of Color Expo all the way until the 18th. Is the same span of Tokyo Game Show. This month alone with video games has been amazing with the different announcements and so forth. But definitely support your developers from Black, Hispanic, Indigenous, Natives. Like I mentioned, even South Asian and Pacific Islander, we don't get to see games that represent these different people. And it's like, come on, I get tired of seeing the same old representation of characters in games. And because of that, that's why you're able to then go seek video games from developers that come from those different walks of life, because they do exist. Okay, so definitely check it out. I'm going to be covering all week. And the panels are tomorrow. I did leave a link in the description. I will leave it again. It's in the description. It's going to be in the chat. Once this goes up as a full video, definitely let me know. Here we go with the crazy people spamming the spamming everything. Exactly. One Up Dog said exactly, if the devs are of color, the diversity in the game wouldn't feel forced. I totally agree. It's just like when even from our own people, I've seen a whole bunch of people being so excited about Forbidden West and the Black NPCs that's in it. I'm like, but they're NPCs. Like, imagine if these people, you got to play as them. Imagine if Aloy was the main character, was Black. Like, it's a totally different thing. So I was just mentioning, like, of course, Miles Morales, when he was like, I'm looking forward to more Afro-Latino characters. And a lot of people get it twisted that Afro-Latino means one parent has to be this and the other parent has to be. No, that's not what Afro-Latino means. There's a whole Afro diaspora around the world. There's Afro Indians in India. There's Afro Filipinos. There's Afro, like, doesn't mean one parent has to be such. That's the people paired together or as is. So yeah, but when we want to, it's like you're begging for diversity, which I don't want to. I'm not begging for anything. There are developers, of course, that are Black, that are Hispanic, that are South Pacific Islanders, that are South Asian, that are making games, and it's dope to see they can be represented as well. I want to see more of that because I get tired of seeing the same old two spectrums of characters all the time being represented, which is a white or a Northern Asian character. So yeah, there are developers, and when you do support them as indie devs, they can also be big devs as well. A lot of times they don't have the budget, so there are grants. When y'all check out the Game Devs of Color website that I have in the descriptions and also in the chats, there are grants available. Also, like Humble Games. Thanks so much, San Num Num, for the follow. I know Humble Games does an incredible job too. I know Microsoft, I believe, has, and now Sony, PlayStation are having different grants and funding to different universities as well. I know the Jerry Lawson scholarship with USC is available too, and Sony is helping out funding that. So we just got to showcase more. And like I said, share. Also, the gradient. I keep saying, I don't know if it's gradient convergence. I keep messing it up. But the gradient convergence sale is happening, which is to highlight the Game Devs of Color Expo. So make sure y'all wish list the games. Also download the demos. I will be demoing some of the games that were showcased. If I'm able to find some of the demos, I'll reach out to some of the developers to see if there's any demos available. But definitely check it out. Wish list the games. It does help the developers a lot, which I did not know, because it gives them like a spectrum of who's really interested in the game, and I guess give some reception based off of that. So it does help them. 5 Force Fighters, I'm definitely going to get them on Hidden Code, the new season of Hidden Code. I'm definitely trying to prepare for and get everything looking all nice and stuff. I actually have more videos to blast out that were in from the past 2 years or so that I have not put up yet. So stay tuned for more episodes of Hidden Code. They were pre-recorded like a year, or was it a year or two? I think like in a year. And also Black women in esports. So stay tuned for those videos once they get edited. And I hope you all enjoyed the expo. I know the panels and other things are going to be tomorrow, and there is a networking event that's going on right now. So anybody that's inspired or want to be a game developer and you think you can't be one because you don't see yourself, definitely make sure y'all check out Game Devs, which is GDOC Expo on Twitter. Hit them up, ask the questions, see who's going to be speaking. I did make a post on some speakers and panelists that y'all may be familiar with. Definitely hit them up and ask them too. It just takes a question. Make sure your salutations are correct, because some of y'all don't have social cues. Hello, how are you doing? Blase blah, I'm such and such, when you're introducing yourselves, just in case you don't know, okay? Just sit here and tell y'all, right? But I will check you out later. Definitely make sure y'all look at some of the stuff. Go back and look at it. And what else I wanted to say? I think that's about it. I will catch you all later. I will have some coverage on some of the panels and give a recap of them of some sort. I also have more material coming out with some things that was showcased as well this week during the show. So I love y'all. Thank you so much for coming through. Make sure y'all go over to Game Devs of Color on their YouTube. Follow them for any updates that's going to come. I'm pretty sure they're going to have some of their panels after the whole expo has ended, if y'all didn't get a chance to grab a ticket. I think there's even a discount for students as well. So check you out later. Love y'all. Peace.